Welcome back to the channel where we dive into the biggest UK soap spoilers and drama you won't want to miss. Hit that subscribe button now so you never get caught behind the curve. Trust me, you'll want to stay ahead with what's coming next. Let's rewind for just a moment. Martin Fowler's death sent shockwaves through Albert Square. But for Ruby, it was more than just a tragedy. It was a downward spiral. The grief, the guilt, and then the accusations. One by one, everything she thought she had began to crumble. Accused of burning down the fruit and veg stall, a symbol of the Beale Fowler legacy, Ruby became a social outcast overnight. And who pointed the finger first? Stacey. Their once sisterly bond shattered by grief, secrets, and something far more dangerous, the truth. In a twist no one saw coming, the true arsonist turned out to be Lily. That's right, Stacey's own daughter. And the reveal? Pure EastEnders gold. Her vodka-filled water bottle, yes, vodka, was found at the crime scene. Talk about your classic doof moment. When confronted, Lily finally broke down, furious, ashamed, and terrified. Terrified of losing her baby girl Charlie. And suddenly, Stacey found herself caught in the very trap she'd set for Ruby, protecting someone she loves by risking another woman's life. The emotional tension was through the roof. Ruby, still painted as the villain, was at breaking point. One more wrong step, and she'd lose custody of her son Roman. And yet, she stayed silent, until she couldn't anymore. Ruby knew what she had to do. With the walls closing in and her heart already broken, she made the toughest decision of all. She left, but not before one last desperate move to gain control of her life again. She approached none other than Ian Beale. And here's where the longtime fans perked up. Remember, the fruit and veg stall is Beale family history. Selling it back to Ian wasn't just financial, it was symbolic. A passing of the torch, a final farewell. With the deal sealed, Ruby said her goodbyes to Zack Hudson, made her way to the cemetery, and stood one last time at Martin's grave. A woman lost, betrayed, and burdened with truths she could never speak. Have you ever watched someone walk away, not because they wanted to, but because the world left them no choice? That's Ruby's story. As Ruby's taxi pulled away, Stacey stood stunned. Too late. Her apology, her guilt, her realization, they all came too late. Jean Slater, voice of reason as always, cut through the bitterness. Her words were simple but true. Ruby is a broken woman, and your anger, it's not worth Martin's memory. But the question lingers in the air. Can Stacey ever make it right? Not just with Ruby, but with Lily? That mother-daughter relationship is on thin ice. The lies, the cover-up, the moral gray area, it's all spiraling. And now with Ruby gone, will the truth stay buried? Or will someone, maybe even Lily herself, crack under the pressure? Ruby Allen's exit marks more than just the end of a character arc. It signals a major turning point in EastEnders. Louisa Lytton's return was always meant to be extended. But the impact she left? That'll ripple through Walford for months. We're seeing a soap in transition. New faces, fresh blood, but at what cost? Fan favorites are dwindling, and every goodbye is like closing a chapter in a family photo album, one that so many of you have grown up with. If you've watched EastEnders since the 80s, if you remember Dirty Den and Angie's Big Christmas Row, then you feel these exits deep in your bones. And Ruby? She's the latest name to leave her mark. So where does this all go now? We've got Stacey under fire, Lily holding secrets, and Ian Beale slowly weaving his web back into the square. And don't forget, Louisa Lytton's exit doesn't always mean forever. Soap doors? They swing both ways. But trust me, what's coming in the next few episodes is huge. Betrayals, unexpected alliances, and the return of one very familiar face. If you blink, you'll miss it. If you love your weekly dose of EastEnders gossip, Coronation Street shockers, and Emmerdale exclusives, then hit that subscribe button now and turn on notifications. We break it down, we spill the spoilers, and we keep you one step ahead of the chaos. This has been your deep dive into Ruby Allen's dramatic EastEnders exit. I'm presenter Name, and I'll see you next time with more secrets from the square.